Hey, you're watching TC McCarthy, the most handsome and entertaining science fiction author on YouTube. Thanks for tuning in. Hey, I'm going to LibertyCon, which is a convention down in Tennessee, Chattanooga, Tennessee, 28 June to 30 June, so stay tuned for details on my schedule. Hey, this is TC McCarthy, the most handsome and entertaining science fiction author on YouTube. Listen, before I get going on the LibertyCon thing, I gotta say I'm running a contest. I did a video about that here, pew! So all you have to do is basically send me an email. Check out the video for the rules and everything, but basically all you have to do is shoot me an email and agree to a couple of things, and I'll send you a free copy of my new book that comes out July 2nd. Speaking of that, if you're not somebody who likes to participate in contests, just buy my book. Go ahead. You can pre-order it now. And I did another video, explaining why pre-ordering is so important. So with that out of the way, LibertyCon, 28 June to 30 June. I'm definitely going to go. And if you're planning on attending, I'd love to meet you. And if you're not planning on attending, it's too late. It's sold out. This is becoming one of the more popular conventions in science fiction and fantasy. It's a literary convention, so it deals with authors and writing and all that kind of stuff. And I have never been. This is going to be my first time, and I'm really, really excited. Chattanooga is not that far away from where I live, and I hope to make this a regular convention every year. I refuse at this point to go to WorldCon or any of the more liberal science fiction conventions. I just don't like the kind of people that go there. I'm really not a fan of them. I've done some videos in the past explaining some of the politics behind science fiction. I'll link to one here, and how LibertyCon is much more kind of a very more inclusive kind of convention with respect to literally anybody, regardless of your politics or anything. You're welcome to go, and nobody's going to throw you out. That's not true of the conventions that lean more toward the radical left in science fiction. And unfortunately, the science fiction community has become radicalized in terms of politics. You can't engage with the science fiction community without crossing swords with somebody on the radical left. It's just gotten that bad. It's very similar to what you see in Hollywood, where if you're not espousing certain views, you get blacklisted and that sort of stuff. It's just nasty. And I refuse to go to conventions where those types of people participate. Enough with the negative stuff. Let's go to the positive. I'm going to be there starting on the 28th, and I'm going to stay there all the way through the 30th. Let's go ahead and go through my schedule so that if you're there, you'll know where to find me. I may attend the opening ceremonies, and that is at 5 p.m. on the 28th. Meeting rooms 4 and 5. So check me out there if you're going to go to the opening ceremonies. Then, same day, Friday at 6 p.m., Michael Z. Williams is hosting a panel on the technological future of war. Now, this is something I've dealt with in my real life for a long, long time. My first book, if you read the jacket of my first book, I'm a weapons expert. And so this is something I've dived into deeply over the past 20 years. I think this is going to be a great panel. Michael Z. Williams is another Baen author. My next book is coming out from Baen Books. And you also have people like Mike Massa, Douglas Burby, and Kevin Eichenberry. Now, I've never met any of them. I know Mike Massa is a co-author with some of John Ringo's books. So I look forward to being on that panel, look forward to meeting those guys. It should be a blast. Then, Saturday, 10 a.m., not so early, thank goodness. Saturday, 10 a.m., military science fiction panel called Character Development in Military Science Fiction. So all of my books are military science fiction. This should be another great panel. If you miss me on Friday, the day before, definitely catch me here on Saturday morning. Meeting rooms 9 and 10. And the panel is going to include 4 or 5 different types of military science fiction author. This should be another great one. Then Saturday at 1 p.m., meet and greet the first timers. This is my first time at this convention. I'm actually looking forward to this one. John Ringo is going to host it, and it's basically going to be a roundtable discussion with a ton of new or first-time attendees to LibertyCon. Then, same day, Saturday, 2 p.m., this is probably one of my favorite events. I've been to this event at several different conventions, and that is the Baen Traveling Roadshow. Toni Weisskopf, lead editor of Baen Books. She does this thing at the convention she goes to where she basically has fills a full room with a lot of Baen authors, and everybody gets up and talks about their upcoming books that are going to be published that year. And Toni will put together a slideshow showing the covers and talking a little bit about the artists and that sort of stuff. It is just a blast. This is a great one for currently published authors. And if you're out there as an aspiring author, another great way to meet some of the Baen authors and Toni Weisskopf herself. Now, this one's going to have Sarah Hoyt. Mike Massa, again, is going to be on this one. Robert Buettner, I think I pronounced that correctly. I don't know. Tom Kratman's going to be at this one. I look forward to meeting Tom. John Ringo, Martin Shoemaker, a whole bunch of just basically all the Baen authors who are going to this convention are going to be at this event. Then at 6:30, now unfortunately this is not a public event, this is a private one where basically all the Baen authors get together and have dinner, and I think this is going to be a blast. So I'll do a YouTube video about what that was like. If it turns out to be super fun or funny or exciting or whatever, I'll do a YouTube video. If not, I won't. And then Saturday, they've got me on a panel Saturday at 11 o'clock at night. Les Johnson is hosting the Mad Scientist Roundtable. And I'm looking forward to this one because Arlen Andrews is going to be on it. And I'm friends on Facebook with Arlen Andrews. And if you don't know who that is, go ahead and Google him. Go Google Sigma, which is a group of scientists that basically look at the future of different types of technologies and advise the government on things like future warfare, space travel, those sorts of things. And Arlen also he's really keen on the whole topic of UFOs and investigating them. He's not one of these people who's crazy about everything is an alien. No, he's a scientist and he's an engineer, and so he's very, very clinical and reasonable about his conclusions and everything. And I'm really looking forward to getting to meet him face to face for the first time. That's the thing I love about these kinds of conventions. I'm still just as much a fan as I am a writer, and so some of these people are just I've read their books or I've interacted with them on social media, but I've never had the chance to meet them actually in person, and so it's really going to be cool. And then my last event is on Sunday at 10 a.m. It's the Kaffeeklatsch. It's basically you sit around, have coffee, and talk to any author you want. If you're going to the convention and you're not a writer, you're somebody like a fan or an aspiring writer, and you want to get a chance to talk to somebody face to face, these kinds of things are it. Now, I doubt that there's going to be many people there to talk to me, given the kind of talent that's coming to this convention. But you never know. If you're going here and you'd like to meet me, this is probably one of the best ways to do it. Sunday, 10 a.m., the last day of the convention. And so that's it. I'm really looking forward to it. I've already got it scheduled. I'm definitely going to be there, and I'm going to stay there the whole time, like I said, and maybe I'll leave after the Kaffeeklatsch or something like that. I don't know what there is left in terms of programming on Sunday, but I'm really looking forward to going. I hope that if you're going to go there, look me up, try and meet me, let's talk, and I think this will be a great time had by all. Now, my book won't be out. Tyger Burning, picture of it here, won't be out until July 2nd, so there won't be anything for me to sign along those lines. But if you've got a copy of one of my old books, Germline, Exogene, or Chimera, bring it with you. I'd be happy to sign it. That's all I got. Hope to see you there. End transmission. Hey, hope you enjoyed the video. Again, please don't forget to subscribe to this channel. Click the subscribe button. And then if you do subscribe, don't forget to click the bell icon, because that will let you know when I put up new content. You'll get an automatic notification so that you can say, oh, TC McCarthy put up a new video. I better go ahead and watch it. Also, I'm running a contest. I did a video of it, right here, explaining what the rules are and why I'm doing it. But basically, it's not even a contest. It's a giveaway. Why aren't you entering? Go ahead, take a look at that video, enter the contest, and get a book for free. This is free stuff. You don't have to pay for it. So anyway, hope you enjoyed the video, and I hope to see you soon.